News.
There are 20 members of Congress older than 80, and right now it appears the most likely candidates we'll have to choose from in the presidential race this fall will be a combined 160 years old. But there appears to be a new generation, barely out of college, that's preparing to take the mantle. You can meet two of them right here in North Carolina in this morning's Buckley Report.
It would be easy to feel that in America. Old politicians don't fade away. They simply become a president or a committee chairman. But if you knew where to look, you might discover that there is a new generation taking seed.
Correct.
At 25, Sam Carr recently lost out on becoming the city's youngest councilman by a handful of votes.
How about it? 1, 2, 3.
At 26,
1, 2, 3.
Anderson Clayton.
Okay, perfect.
Has spent the last year as the chair of the North Carolina Democratic Party.
When you said you wanted to be chairperson of this party statewide, did people look at you and say, that's not a job for a 25-year-old?
Absolutely.
It's kept Anderson so busy, we could only catch up to her with a Zoom in her car as she travels the state.
What is going on in 2024 is one of the most important elections of our lives, right? And I know that we say that every year.
Including this recent stop in Guilford County to explain how she got into politics growing up in Roxborough, north of Raleigh.
You're not necessarily partisanly politically engaged, right? But you're always civically engaged, because that's a really important value when you grow up in a rural area, is to know what's going on, to be involved, to be part of your community.
For Sam Carr,
Debrief about what we did yesterday for these two.
it appears to have started with Saturday morning TV.
At a young age, I just loved history. As a kid, my brother used to make fun of me because he would want to watch cartoons, and I would be sitting there watching the History Channel.
But when it comes to changing the world,
The image of your generation is they don't pay attention to politics. That's not good.
Not good.
I mean, so what did your friends say when you said you wanted to run for office? That you're crazy?
Yes.
for Sam,
I set my dreams high, as everyone always tells you to.
the idea of a career in elective office began at High Point University.
Let me shout it from the mountaintop.
I remember sitting in my freshman convocation and watching this then student body president give a speech on stage, and I thought, I'd love to do that. I would love to be the student body president of High Point University. I was here one day. I had no clue about anything about High Point other than that I'm going to class tomorrow.
He ran for freshman class president and lost, but later did become student body president.
Could you see yourself running for Senate, Congress?
One day, yes, I
Okay.
could. When you look up in Washington or even in our state capitol and you see people who are 85, 90 years old, some of them dying in office, some of them having serious health-related issues in office, and you go, how was that person leading this country effectively?
For now, Anderson Clayton plans to keep her work at home, trying to get more Democrats engaged.
I don't believe the Democratic Party has a messaging problem. I really do believe we have a showing up problem. We haven't done it in these counties.
If they can, she believes younger people will inevitably join her in the political fight. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Until he decides what he'll run for next, Sam Carr continues to work at his alma mater, High Point University, and Anderson Clayton is focusing on winning a key state Supreme Court race for her party.